Okay, here we are. Pizza against hot dogs. And we are on Arabia. And this is a rec roulette. I've changed the color of Mr. Hot Dogs because they were a dirty gray picker. What about Thai food? Love Thai food. We've already made my tier list. We already know that Italian food, Thai food, Mexican food, those are the big three. Those are the big three, in my opinion. The big three for me. And then there's a couple others up there, like Vietnamese food is up there for me. But yeah, those are the big ones. Okay, so we have Bulgarians here for hot dogs, and the map is disgusting. He's got one little tree line here interrupted by a pond, another tree line over here. Gold is way out in the middle of nowhere. And stone is in the middle of nowhere. Berries are on a hill in the middle of nowhere. And red, oh. This map sucks even worse. Oh my god. One wood line at the back. This is barely even a wood line. Gold is on the hill and forward, and the stone is in Narn. Literally the only safe thing in his base is the berries at the back. Disgusting. This is like the old King of the Desert. This is like King of the Desert 2 map. So open. Oh, if you're getting bets in, I mean, like, blue seems like a good... I mean, blue's map isn't even good. Blue's map isn't even good, but it looks like a freaking paradise compared to this. Oh, how you can't even begin to think about walling this. NBL could wall this. Yeah, he'd wall... So what NBL would do with a base like this, he'd wall from here to here, here to here, here to here, and here to here. It would be a nice little egg, right? And then as he grew up, as he sat on the egg for a little bit longer, it would become a bigger egg like this, right? Like this. And it would become like a beautiful chick, and then it would grow into a big chicken. NBL is a hen? That's right. Oh, we have a douche. Okay, so the bad map doesn't matter anymore, folks. The bad map has no significance whatsoever to this because Hot Dogs has a terrible map as well, and here comes the douche. Persians, here comes the douche. Hot Dogs is busy pushing in Ostrich and not scouting this. Loom is in. The score keeps going up, and Hot Dogs sees the scout right here. And, I mean, you have to be a little bit suspicious, right? That this might be coming. Hot Dog's doing a good job pushing the deer, or the ostrich. Already telling me this isn't a low-rated game. It's at least above, like, 1,200, at least. Probably higher than that. And here he is. Waiting to put the TC down, and there's the TC, and ooh, blue. He didn't have enough villagers. He only had like 4 villas in there. If you have enough villagers garrison, you can deny that TC on the first hit. Doesn't happen, and now he's officially being douched. Red has deleted his town center. Still taking that elephant, long distance, gathering the elephant. He has nowhere to drop this off to. The villagers are actually going to go forward once they're done and have their arms completely full of meat, so he's got to finish that mill quickly. And he's going to start firing away at the town center from blue. Now, Persian TCs have 4,800 HP. All other TCs, except Byzantines, have 2,400. And Hot Dogs is going to need to repair until Feudal Age is in. You can see Hot Dogs already walling in this area. He knows that once this TC is dead, which he's basically given up for dead now, he's just going to repair until he gets to Feudal Age, that Red is going to come after him. Now, the correct play on the douche, in my opinion, for Red is to just constantly go after the woodlines from your opponent. Right? Even after you kill this TC, send your villagers out, drop another TC near here as well, send the vills out to Vill War and everything. Keep scouting with your scout to give yourself information. Wall in your opponent's villagers. Just trap them into a corner and then keep dropping TCs on their ass. Dude, you need to repair more than this if you want feudal to come in. Okay. Should be just about fine. Right? Yeah, he's going to be fine. Now, the question is, where does red drop the next one? It's got to be on the wood line, but there's a bunch of hills back here. Maybe he could put it here if he loops all the way around. He's now villager warring. That's really nice. Love to see that. Red is not in feudal age, so the scout is still fairly weak, and he's trying to block this villager. I mean, there's no point blocking the vill because he can't hop into the TC anyway. It's on fire. As blue now walls up on this side. Really nice. And blue's going to take out that scout, so really, really good stuff. Scout is pretty weak, though, and the villagers are coming once again, and red is getting himself vision. This is an experienced doucher right here. That's right. This blue comes over this way. Oh, God. The issue for blue is going to be wood lines. He has no TC gaming right here. A TC right here might feel nice. A TC like... Oh, look at the hit. He can't even put a TC out here if he wanted to with all these hills. Like, a TC in the middle of nowhere is actually nice because red has lost his scout and it's going to take him time to find it. And now red is... That's the worst.
Why is blue closing himself
the
in?
Worst TC. Second follow-up TC I've ever seen. Why is blue closing himself in? It's a really good play. It's a really good play, right? Because you don't want red to run around with the villagers. And put a TC like here. Or put a TC over here. Like blue right now should put foundations all over this area. Red is on stone. Red is on stone so that he can afford another TC. And he's coming in here with villagers. He should put foundations on all the flat areas. So red can't TC drop him again. And blue has realized that he can't stop that. So there's only a couple places you can douche here. Like right here. And if red gets really ballsy right here. But blue should be able to stop that. He's behind in villagers right now. That barracks is going to do wonders for him. But red has had dubious worker efficiency recently. Nice. That's not so good. And that's going to be a villager kill, I would imagine. Man, do you guys remember when TCs could actually hit what they were firing at? Do you remember that? That was a great time. That was a fantastic moment in time. Like 15 years where TCs could actually hit what they were firing at. And then DE came along and they just can't hit anything. Disgusting. Okay, blue, you can't let him get a TC here. You can't. You cannot let him squeeze a TC in here, my dude. Like... It's so avoidable. It is so avoidable. And you have nothing else to think about. This is the only place your screen should be. Nowhere else. Where are you going? Please don't TC here. Please, no. What is he doing? Red. He doesn't know about the wall. So he probably tried to click through. He doesn't know about the wall, guys. He's trying to click through. He's like, what's going on? This stupid game. He doesn't know about the wall. He's like, what is this dumbass game? Why are they not going through? And meanwhile, over here, blue is now going for a tower against that wood line. And red is looking for the optimal place to put a TC. Maybe he could fit one right here, right? He can fit one right here. I think he can fit one right here. And this is the only... That's the only place that you needed to put a foundation, blue. If it's over here, it doesn't matter. It's not in range. It's in range of a lot of his villagers. It's going to cut off his eco. And it'll get him inside. It'll get him inside, at which point he can put another TC here. This TC protects the next TC. Like, people, I always see people asking, like, what's the appeal of being a one-trick pony like this? Well, you get unique gameplay. You get very unique gameplay. And now he's trying to take out the barracks. He's going after the villagers. He sees the town center, and Blue's going to have to relocate once again. But Blue doesn't have enough stone because of this tower. Now, he is Bulgarians, which means his TCs cost less stone, but he still needs 25 more. And is there any stone? There's stone right here. He's getting it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's look at home, by the way, for Red. He's still taking that. How does he still have an elephant? Oh, my goodness. 28 villagers to 29. We are 19 minutes into the game between pizza and hot dogs. And hot dog's doing the correct thing, repairing that barracks. Knows Red wants to get over there. Red can see all the villagers over here. Red not punishing this at all either. It's funny, you feel like a god if you win. I like Persian douche games occasionally because it really makes you focus on the important things, right? That tower is not a good idea, my dude. It makes you focus on like wind conditions and map control and, you know, being stealthy and kind of tricking your enemy and whatnot. And that's the interesting portion for me. The TC itself is just a kind of gimmicky sort of thing. Blue could have blocked TC so easily. Yeah, I know. Imagine 2 stonewall foundations here instead of this tower. And now Blue, well, he does have enough for another TC, and he's going into a stable. And if you send the scouts back this way, oh baby, can they ever find damage. A villager has nowhere to run. Once again, TCs can't hit anything. And this Persian TC will start working away on this Bulgarian TC. And that's all the farm eco dead, too. Farm eco is kaput. Once this TC is down, Red can actually come and steal all these farms, too. Redville's on the move. He's got enough for another one. It's gonna go in the same spots. But he needs to kill this first. He needs to kill this first. And there's the scout. I would have liked archers better from hot dogs. I would have liked archers better here than scouts. I think archers give you a lot more value. Also, it's easier to mass them because you got to make the wood into food conversion for the scouts, which is really tough in a game like this. And the scouts can just be microed down by the vills. Archers are a lot harder to kill with just villagers. Tower going up from hot dogs. Like, oh my god, bro. And there goes the TC. And now Red is in a prime position to try and douche again. But Blue has double scout here. Red needs to clear up those scouts. You can always run away from the vills. You can't run away from the scouts. This is a throw. This is a big throw from Red here. Big, big throw. We look at the villager count. He's still ahead on vills, but he's behind in an age. And his opponent is now making military. And his opponent has just killed a lot of villagers. Here come the vills, though, maybe. Villagers running away. Red now has access to farms. Does Hot Dog even know where Pizza's original base is? I don't think so. No. But he knows where the villagers came from. Where they ran in from. Oh, yes. Good. Tower, the one. That's it. That's good. And now Red is heading back because he's afraid of those scouts. Taking some of the farms over here. He's still chasing. Quick, Blue, wall him in. Wall him in, Blue. Wall him in. Send the villager out and wall him in. Come on. Ree. 2 villagers down. He's dead. He deserved it. So blue is slowly defending himself with these towers, right? He has no TC. Once again, no TC gaming. But he's exploring the rest of the map, looking for resources. And if he gets like a TC over here, it could be really good. Yep. That's fantastic because it's going to take Red a long time to find that. Red has no scout. Red is going to have to do all his scouting with villagers. It's going to take him a very long time to find that. And the armor, oh, that's huge. That is massive. Oh, these scouts are going to do so much damage. Oh, my God. All of Red's vills are going to die here. Armor makes such a big difference against vills. Oh, boy. They're all going to die here. This is GG, I think. Pizza had a good run with the douching. Very determined, you know. But... And I don't think he's going to suspect that the armor's in. Okay, blue? Blue. Oh, my... Okay. Once again, he didn't know where the base was from red. So. No, don't go after... There's everything over here. He sees the mats, though, so he knows where the initial TC was, and he can see the straggler trees in the house right there. So he'll be able to see that. Also, scouting the rest of the map so he knows where he isn't. As Red attempted to come out here for a mill to get some extra food income. He's thinking about going up to the next stage. Scout's still really not doing anything here for hot dogs. I don't know what else he could be focusing on. Going for a tower over on this side. Interesting. He's deleted all his farms, so Red can't take them. Please, man. Please. You know where the... Please. Okay. Gonna try and go after these villas. He doesn't think there's anything left here from Red. But if he killed this economy, it could be really devastating for Pizza. 800 elo max? I'd say probably around 1100, 1200. Remember the ostrich push earlier from hot dogs? He pushed in a lot. He pushed in a couple of those ostrich, right? You don't get that at 800, 900 elo without significantly nuking the rest of your eco and the rest of your builds. I'd say 1400. Okay, let's see. Red is now coming out here with villagers. Going to try and rush that down, but the scouts are here. Uh-oh, and he's on the way to feudal age. Now, what blue should do is wall here and wall here and just trap him into the corner. Finish. You've already got him walled over here. Wall around and trap him into... Yes, dude. Oh, my God. Hot dogs. So much respect, bro. This is a play that a lot of people wouldn't make. Right? Because they're not looking at their win conditions. You don't want to let Red out here. You want to make him work to escape. And you can slowly close this down with towers. Like a tower at the back of the wood line. And he's got literally no resources to take on this side. Now I would like for him to send his scouts forward. Instead of keeping them around here once the wall is up. And there's the tower right there. Red could think about Castle Age. If he gets a market down in feudal. Sell the wood. There we go. Buy your way up. Double layer palisade would be great. Or even stone wall here from hot dogs. Would be fantastic. As Red goes for a barracks and a blacksmith. I'd love to see these scouts doing something. Go back and look. Go back and look for the eco. Be great. We can see Blue's economy right now. He's got a lot of farms down. I like it. And he's on the gold, so he's going to be up soon too. We see total res collected. Don't know if that's going to show the player names. I think it doesn't, right? Love that the scouts are actually doing something now. Even if they're not forward. They're doing something, and they have the armor, so they can kind of ignore that TC to an extent. And here are the spearmen from red to counter that. Red is desperate to get up. Woodline has now been cut off. And blue is thinking about... Oh, blue got fletching, I guess, for this tower, I guess. I'd love to see some market action from him to get up to the next stage. A Krepos would be the game-winning move, basically. Or a castle, God forbid. There we go. He's up. Perfect. And red is up, too. Castle age up times more or less even at the 34th minute. See, total res collected. Yeah, much more for hot dogs. This game is going 2 hours? Really? Really? What is it? What res does red have to collect for the next 2 hours? He's got about 20 minutes worth of wood left here. If he can somehow fight back these towers. A Krepos right here would be the game winner. I believe. As the scouts now come back this way. Good. Good. Find the gold. Oh, blue, where are you going, my friend? Where are you going, my friend? You know the TC was here. Where are you going, my friend? My friend, where are you going? What is happening? Okay, so red is in Castle Age. He goes for a knight, and he goes for a siege workshop to try and push this. Pizza laughs. How the turntables, says hot dogs. In dead. Maybe he meant I'm dead? I'm glad that they're talking to each other, you know? And they're having fun here. Oh, indeed? Is it indeed? Oh, it was indeed. Okay. And there's the stone wall. Okay, like that. I thought it was like, I'm dead. But it was indeed. It was two different... Dude, it was two different words. Indeed is one word. What are you expecting? Here come the scouts. Finally find the wood line. There we go. Please don't run past the vills once again. Looks like these scouts are going to stop right about here. And they're light cav now, and they're going to kill these. Only going to see two, though, and he sees a couple more over here. Oh my god, bro. If red walls these in, I swear, if red walls these in, I swear to God. I can see why he would be on stand ground, right? Okay, he's noticed. Mangonel out from red. Even with the even if he doesn't complete the walls here with the villagers, these walls are going to be very annoying for him. The Mangonel's working away at the tower. Walls look like they're going to be complete. Oh, like Gava found the gold. That's the GG moment right there. This is it. That's the GG moment. All the gold villagers fall down, and red is kind of trapped. He did, kind of trapped. Actually, omega trapped back here. Now it's become some sort of campaign scenario. You have to escape from the siege. You have like two villagers out here doing something, and that's it. This is 700 elo? It's not. Okay, GG. Was fun. It was a fun game, dude. It was a fun game. Hot dogs showing good resilience there. Pizza. You know what? Honestly, I think the map was just so bad for hot dogs that it was good against the Persian douche, right? Because it kind of forced him to run a far way away. If he had a really good map there with great wood lines and great golds and stuff, I think it's easier for Pizza to push. But for hot dogs, that map is trash. And he's got hills everywhere, which means his TCs are going to be in really awkward positions for Pizza to go up against. No, that's not the right... Dude, Hot Dogs is not the real name. Come on. Yo, Frucht, thank you for the 5 months. Keej, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Mr. H, thank you for the year. All right. Take a look. Average EAPM on a game like that, 61 and 45. I don't know, guys. It's usually a pretty good indicator of what level players are. I'm thinking maybe 12, 1300, somewhere around there. Could be higher, though. I don't think there's any way it's below 1100. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. 1400. Guesses are wildly all over the map. Res collected more for blue. Also KD higher for him. Castle times remarkably similar. Feudal time. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap there, right? I guess. Village Rise also similar. I think both played well. I think both had their moments for sure. If Blue had found this stuff with the scouts earlier, it would have been over way faster before Red even gets Castle Age. But I really like the fact that Blue towered this area and walled it up. Considering that his whole eco was here at one point, and then Red's whole eco was here, he knew the risk. Like, he had been towered, or a TC dropped over here before. He knew what a bad spot this was. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we have Deus Volt against Tellar. Maybe Tellar is the easier player to find the rating of. Deus Volt is 1481. Damn, dude. Like I said, you can't. It's hard to judge with games like this, right? Because it gets so messy. People get thrown off their standard builds. Everything starts happening at once, and kind of nuts. These players so bad must be 800. Yeah, I know. It was never gonna be below 1K. Definitely, never gonna be below 1K. The ostrich push should have told you that to begin with. I know there's plenty of people below 1K, but I push deer and ostrich all the time. Yeah, and then you have a minute and a half of idle TC time, and your villagers are killing 15 freaking sheep at once, and your woodline, everything is stuck. And Gray Picker 1. That's right. Well, if you guys watch that on YouTube, make sure that you join my Discord so you can submit your own 1v1s. Rec Roulette will happen every so often. No guarantees. Enjoyable game, though. Thanks for watching.